You see this? I expose things that make people get fired. I have to, because if I don't, nobody will pay attention to what happened to me.
That's what I exposed in order to get people to do their damn job.
That's Mrs. Phronnie Green. That's, if I'd have let her die and didn't do a damn thing to help her, I wouldn't be in this place right now.
I'll never see these people again in life because I am the housing was today is
who turned into the king of homelessness to make my point. I put my life on the line. I did it for this country as a veteran, and I got to do it again. And y'all think I'm not going to leave this country? You're stuck here. I speak your language to accommodate you, not me. Je suis français. Je suis français. Excusez-moi, monsieur. This is the Hangsman's Noose cover-up by the office of Congressman Gregory W. Meeks. Now, if he did this, will somebody please listen to me? That was made by a Haitian. I call it the Watusi Man Dingo Make Superfield Negro. I said that for years. Had it in my head, and then this Haitian guy showed me what it looked like.
Nice place. Well, we can see you're not one of the impoverished, downtrodden, who's like one of these guys right here.
See that guy right there?
That's Martin Luther King. That's Malcolm X. Elijah Muhammad, Frederick Douglass, all right here. And then this brother right here is what? Bang! Got
right
the
there.
chains on his brain when these guys
do not.
Those guys are
out there. This guy is not. The slave castle door is busted. The key's right there, and he's scared to leave. That's how they got you all trained around here.
That's my guy, right?
That's why I find so many people so despicable.
Well, let me see what else we got here.
Bang!
Oh my! This is the one. Yeah.
You covered that up, Congressman Meeks. You covered that up. Now, will somebody listen to me talk about? Let me give you a little bit more. Mr. Warren Cuba at the White House. Remember speaking to me about those 2 books that you didn't want? You didn't want the evidence, sir.
Because the newspapers have been, they don't want to print my story no more about the redlining scheme that I took to the congressman's office. And they did all kinds of things, calling me crazy, defamed me. The VA gave me a whole bunch of medication, which
poisoned me.
Chemical restraint. So I gotta do what I gotta do, but I did.
I'm gonna prosecute you civilly.
To Mr. Juan Cuba, and it's time for me to now. And the last time I spoke to him was about getting those books to him.
That he didn't want, that Ida Smith had, and the evidence disappeared out of the congressman's office. And Ida Smith says, oh, they're not going to listen to him. They're not going to read it. You listening to this? You watching this?
For you have taken these pictures, hold this for me, of this Hangsman's Noose.
I'm going to put one of those around the neck of the picture of Mayor Bloomberg and put a little Haitian flag at the bottom of it, like a little bling bling around his neck. And that's the new cover of my book. You're a fascist, sir. It is alleged in the documents. That's right there, with the video. I want everybody to see it. You cost me too much. You did too much to me, too much wrong to me.
When you first saw that, and it lasted and stayed there for how long? No, they took it down immediately after that. Also, you called the police after that. There was a police report. Yes. The police never called the press on this. No. When you took it to the congressman's office, did they call the press? What happened when you went to Ida M. Smith after I turned you over to her?
She spoke to me a few times
about it, but nothing amounted out of it. I didn't get any feedback. I didn't get any change. And they told me that the federal government says it's legal to hang them. Now, Ida Smith told you said that the federal government said it's legal to put a hangman's noose. Noose is not against the law by the federal government, but a swastika is considered a felony hate crime, where a noose is not considered a hate crime. And Ida M. Smith told you this? Yeah, in the discussion, she was like,
Special Assistant of Congressman Gregory W. Meeks.
Are you aware that she ever contacted anybody at the Veterans Administration? I believe she spoke to the union. Outside of that, I don't think
she spoke to the union.
To you? Nothing. They offered to transfer me to Brooklyn, Manhattan, or Staten Island. In other words, get you out of the St. Albans VA. Did they talk to you about who put that there? Did anybody ever ask you, put that hangman's noose in the locker room at the Brooklyn VA? I mean, at the St. Albans VA on January 25th, 2008? No.
What?
Do you know who did it? I don't know who did it, but I know whose coat rack it was hung on. I found it was hanging on one of my coworkers. What was the name of the person's coat rack it was hanging on?
Well, guess what, people? You're going to have to watch the movie. You're going to have to watch the whole thing. And then go to www.youtube.com/PHILDRICE, the number, and watch the 1-hour documentary, the original, the Mother's Day documentary of 2008. This is my 5th year airing a political accountability documentary in Queens County. I've been made out to be crazy or some freaking madman. Let me tell you something, man. I am not a smart guy, but I am a determined individual to have justice in America and leave you alone. I don't understand this. You mean to tell me I got treated this bad in this country by government agents and elected officials, and you think I'm going to think this is my country to love and to stay and to what? I'm taking you to court to get my money and to get the hell out of here where you don't want me. I know when I'm not wanted. Because anybody that sees this, that don't go tell somebody that somebody ain't did nothing about how bad this is and all this crap I got on this freaking internet. It speaks volumes for your country. It speaks volumes, okay, of what your morality is, what your religion is. That's right. It's your religion. Because I got a religion that says if I find something so egregious, so wrong, so bad, I lay all other matters to the side and I handle that for the betterment of the human race. Understand me? I don't understand this. You mean to tell me you guys are so immoral? You people are so bad, so freaking evil! Revenge! Hey! That's what that's about! If I don't get nothing else. I'm a Haitian. I'm not taking this crap from you like this. I'm not going to be no good freaking Negro to you. And let's go. Let's go right now. Let's go. You want to go? You want to go toe to toe? Well, then 17 lawyers are coming to court against this little old me. On my birthday, Brandon, the city of New York. And every elected official in New York City does branding the Big Apple for history. And I can put it in my book. Trying to get some light here. Okay? Because I know you guys be watching me. My sister-in-law, Tracy, be watching me. And she thinks she learned a couple of things from me and tried to put it on my mama. Well, Tracy, you hate black people. I don't care. Some people say it's your German heritage and all that shit. I don't believe that. I just think you're a rotten bastard. To torture that old lady like that, don't want her to see her grandchildren. What could she do wrong to those grandchildren? You don't want to have any contact with them. Your husband don't want to have any contact with them. I don't care. But y'all been hating me from the freaking beginning and you know it. And because of their association with me, you don't want the children to be around them. Come on, man. Black Negroes betrayed me. White folks in America been a good help, but the other ones that in the government agents and all of that, they have been my freaking torturers. Smug mothers that are just sitting there watching and say, let's see how far it gets. Yeah. You think you got me into another form of slavery or want to be a wage slave? Well, that's you thinking. I'm like those freaking Negroes that's gotta stay in this motherfucker. I ain't gotta stay in the United States for fucking what? I eat shit in this motherfucker for all I did for this fucking country. This is not my country. I fought for you. I did every fucking thing for you. Beautiful place, great place, all that shit. I go to fucking Florida right now and act like none of this ever fucking happened. America's beautiful. But that would be fucking bullshit. That would be a fucking lie. That would be a slave where you're made to forget what you left and you start all over somewhere else. You're not allowed to accumulate wealth. You're not allowed to have anything. You're not allowed to have a sense of morality. I've seen people do that to people. I see them do it to African Americans all the time. It's called marginalizing. It's a human rights crime. It's a human rights crime. It's a human rights crime. You're marginalizing someone. Why? For what? That is so bad. That's why I even wrote that book, man. Making up the 51st State. Bridging the digital divide amongst to black people. Bridging that. Because if you don't get into this information stuff, man, you gone. You gone. Me? I'm a retard. I'm a freaking retard in this crap. But that's the best I can do. That's all I got. I'm 55 years old. I don't expect no love from nobody. If I want something from somebody, it's going to be abroad. It's going to cost me a bunch of money. I don't believe in love. I believe in hate. I believe in hate because that's what I know. That's what I've tasted. That's what I've gotten from you guys lately. Okay? Love, I don't know what that is. You know, I know that between amongst family members, people that love each other. But me being with a woman, I don't know. I've never met a black woman that loved me for me like that. I mean, come on now. But this is about me going someplace else that by being French, I'm loved. By being French, I'm loved. I lived in Montreal. I lived in Quebec, man. Shit. Are you kidding me? The economy's bad. Ain't too much you can do. But I can live off of what I got. I can't do this with y'all people no more, man. Y'all hurt me too bad. I'm sorry.